Greetings everyone! Today I am going to showcase the second generation of my 12-inch 37mm signal launcher stock adapter. To be exact, the second generation refers to this top rail. The actual stock adapter block is still the same. One of my customers said he doesn't think the top rail, the old one, provided a safe enough connection between the top rail and the launcher. My old rail is basically the same as every other rails on the market. It features a Picatinny rail on the bottom and these original factory 1/4 inch by 20 half inches long half dog point set screws through these screw holes in the launcher and pushes the launcher against the bottom side of this rail, and they are connected via pure friction. So I got thinking, if the only thing the bottom rail connects to is the launcher, it doesn't have to be a standard Picatinny rail with all the in-spec cuts. So I revamped my design. My second generation top rail features a slab side completely flat bottom side. It will be structurally much stronger than all these cuts and easier to print. Also, there's two holes for these 1/4 inch by 20 brass inserts. In addition to that, you will also need this 1/4 inch by 20 3/4 inches long set screws to replace this factory half-inch long half dog point set screws. These will be preferably cup point set screws. What's more, my original Generation 1 design features a printed tenon plastic on one of the rails, and it's inserted to the other one like this. My second generation uses a loose tenon made out of extruded half-inch by half-inch by 5.5, no, 1/4 by 1/4 by 5.5 inches aluminum rod. I think wood would work too. You can insert this loose tenon into the rail like so, then insert this into the other half of the rail. It will be much stronger than this plastic very short tenon insert because it's much longer and it's aluminum. It also functions as the screw stop for these 3/4 inches long set screws. All these necessary materials will be linked in the description of my video. It doesn't have to be this. You don't have to buy a whole pack of this. You don't have to be this brand neither. Just go to your local hardware store, buy whichever, as long as they're in spec. If you buy from me from Gun Broker, all the stuff will be included. So let's start. I have already removed these factory 2 set screws from the launcher itself. I think in the factory configuration, the set screws will be screwed in from the 1, 2, 3, 4, from the 2 and 3rd holes. But with my stock, we will need to screw from the 3rd, this one, and the 4th hole, this one. Let's assemble the stock first. It's kind of loose, but no worries. The fasteners will fix that. Okay. Slide stock over. it needs some persuasion. So let's use the hammer to slightly tap it into place. It's a tight fit along the receiver of this launcher. Then open the launcher itself, and you can see the screw holes on the top of the launcher aligns with the brass inserts in my rail. And we are going to grab 2 screws and screw them in like this. I don't know if you can see them aligned together, but here. Gently, slowly. Okay. Another one. Use your hand or a manual tool to start the thread first, and make sure it didn't. So make sure you won't strip it. Or you can use Allen key all the way. Doesn't matter. I just like to use impact wrench. Okay. Now we are good. A very strong connection between the rail and the launcher itself. All right. Thank you, everyone.